Speaking of that field, I mean, okay, Driver Stadium. If I was ranking some of my favorite places to cover a game, just to go to a game, Driver Stadium for me has always been up there.
Oh yeah.
Um, even when I was a student at Hewitt Trustful, and we'd come to a Hewitt at Gardendale game. Something about it, like what is it about that stadium for you now that you've been there a number of
Yeah.
years? Like what's special about that place?
Well, when I first got here, of course, I'd coached at several places. I'd started coaching in high school at Huffman High School, and back in those days, we played at Lawson Field. We
Yep.
didn't have a home field, and I moved to Mississippi, and our field was at the old high school. So we had to. Then I went to Hoover High School, and every game's at the Met. So everything's an away game, really. You're loading up,
Right.
even though you're going a quarter of a mile, you still
Yeah.
got to move everything. And so this is actually the first place I've worked that I can walk out of my office onto the field, and I can look out of the window right would be behind you right now and see
Yep.
it. When I got here, I was the thing that kind of caught me a little off guard, I guess, but was a pleasant surprise was how much our students love this stadium. They
Hmm.
love being here. There's nothing fancy about the turf field is the nicest thing in it. I mean, it's a
Sure.
big stadium. It's a little dark in the crowd. The light poles are in front of the stands, so it keeps
Yeah.
that a little dark. I don't know our students, and I think are unique sometimes to schools. Is our band is all about football. They do all their competitions, but when Friday night gets here, they're all about helping us win and creating an atmosphere. And the name Rockets goes along good. There's not many Rockets around, so you get to play off of that name a good bit.
Yeah.
And of course, this stadium was built. I think some dads started it. Mr. Driver
Really.
was
Man.
the original one behind it, and the stories of the older men out here who worked on this stadium. There's pictures of them pouring concrete in 1963, I think was maybe
Wow.
when it was started. There's somebody in Gardendale is going to hear this and correct me. 62 or 63 when they started. I think 68 was the first year they played games in it. So everybody who's ever played football at Gardendale, marched in the band, cheered, they've all done it at Driver Stadium.
That's
They didn't
cool.
play at the old field. This is the old field and the new field.